No second thoughts, eh? I like these odds.
It's going to be bumpy.
Yuki here. That's a good trick.
Oh, oi!
J'écoute.
We won't rat you out.
I like long shots. Magnifique.
Oh, rough. Consider it done.
Is it a puzzle? Yes, good spell. Wake up, Katana-san. Nothing personal. Oh, that's easy.
At your heave-ho.
Sharks and birds. Watch me, Sensei.
Something's not right. Can't you feel it?
I can do that. It always works. Come, Kuma, see? There.
Any cannons loose? Swiftly.
Her methods are...
So many tricks.
You must trust her judgment.
The Corsair is hunting.
Ah, yes. A nice little stroll.
Yes, good trap.
Measure, calculate, rectify.
This is fun.
I am an arbiter of the maiden.
Rectify.
Cower.
Abominable brat. Insurer, does it shout to you? Rectifica.
Ugh, the stench
I
of
can
your
smell your
corruption
rotting
still lingers.
flesh. The fire will guide me to you, fiend.
Oh, so sharp. Swift souls.
I don't look up to anybody, as you command.
Yes, here.
I stand against the tempest.
Wonders of their ordained path.
Never look back.
Duck up.
Let's see what's out.
Put them in your cannon.
Let's get you somewhere else. Heavy. Now we're getting somewhere.
Are we going? Let's do it, Kuma. Wake up, little trap. Your turn. That's a good spot. Let's go.
What's in it for me?
Cross the sea. Right. Coming.
Ah, yes. A nice little stroll. Oh, there shouldn't be footprints here.
Opportunity calls. Well, well. Heave-ho.
Aye, here.
The flame guides me this way.
Nasty surprise. Get ready, Kuma. Fast and sharp.
What do we have here?
Bourgeois.
Let's get moving, eh?
Quelle surprise! Sure as it stops. Let's not ask for permission.
My soul is razor sharp.
I miss the waves under my feet.
Oh, did you see that?
Let's get moving, eh?
Bien sûr.
Leave it to me.
Well,
Where the wind blows, cannonballs fly. D'accord.
Opportunity calls. I like it already. Free. Soul is free. Enjoy. Always
Ready
move
for
forward.
a challenge.
Let's see what's out there. Straight to the point. I'll be there soon.
I dreamt last night.
The cannon is mightier than the sword. As you command.
Ooh, exciting. Can't catch me.
Always a pleasure.
What's in it for me? Always move forward.
Oh, what's that? Strike
Don't
fast.
let the flame get you. Never look. Let's get you somewhere else.
Slice and stab. Ugh, heavy.
That anchor
Big problem? Bigger solution. Sure as the storms.
My soul is razor sharp.
News from Madragram.
I'll be there soon.
The Corsair is ready. Sneaky dead.
What do we have here? Consider it
Puma?
done.
It wants to be taken. I'll be fast. It's an adventure. No shots. Who's it? Time to move.
Ready for a challenge. Don't get too comfortable. This is going to be a long shot.
You know, descending into that pit might not be healthy for a cursed pirate.
Don't worry.
Fun.
Your souls are made of stronger stuff. As long as you don't jump into the pit directly, you should withstand the fire's glare.
Should withstand?
I have full confidence in you.
I feel the curse approach.
Swift souls.
Ah, yes. Nice little stroll.
At your service. There's no distance.
Do not.
I like that. Heave ho. Aye.
Your measurements will be off. Do them again.
Well, well.
Oui. Quelle surprise! Don't worry, you're dead anyway.
Aye, here. Oh, that's easy. Demon's Tooth. So many tricks.
I don't want.
Big problem, bigger solution.
Let's go.
Whew, let's see what's
Here
up.
we are.
I
Cross
like
the
these
sea.
odds.
This is fun.
Never look back.
Short fuse, long rope. This is where the fun begins. Little explode out with you.
Oh, yes, good point. Stupid. Ready to strike.
What's in it for me? Straight to
Any
the
cannons
point.
loose? That wasn't so bad, was it? Well, I was going to clean my canal anyway. Bien sûr. Don't mind the length.
Item 997-197. The straw. Item 907-03. An 8-sided gold. Item 800-08. A smooth.
What do we have here? Now we're getting
I
somewhere.
stand against the tempest. Fine.
Oh,
Welcome
let's do
to
it
the
again.
other side.
I can do that. I am no samurai. Good sword. The Corsair is hunting.
I miss the waves under my feet. Let's not ask for permission.
Too many interruptions today.
And yet,
Let's see what's out there.
The fire's embers burn only the soul.
Your souls are holding strong. You are not in immediate danger.
I wonder how the Inquisition can stay down here.
Thralls of fire, the lot of them. Most of them probably relish its maddening touch.
Blood and snow. It's an adventure.
yes, that's exactly what I mean.
Where the wind blows, it's going to be marvelous.
Haha, that was fun.
The cannon is mightier than the sword.
Slice
Let's
the
get
back, stab
moving,
the
eh?
neck.
No
Corsair
second
is
thoughts,
ready.
eh?
I feel strange. Is it the weather?
Let's hope not. Not today.
Fast and sharp. Sneaky dead.
My soul is razor sharp. Straight to the point. A blade in the dark. I like it already. Let's get you somewhere else.
I don't look up to anybody. This is where the fun begins.
Opportunity calls. I'll be there soon.
J'écoute.
Swiftly. Let's see what's out there. No second thoughts, eh?
I don't look up to anybody.
Opportunity calls. Consider it done.
Aye. Bonsoir. The landing could be a bit rough. Tirez les canons. I'll be cautious, but it's still going to hurt.
What's in it for me? Well, well.
Oh, together. Let's do it again.
Heave-ho!
That's a good trick.
At your service.
I miss the waves under my feet. Swiftly.
What do we have here?
Ready for a challenge. D'accord. Quelle surprise! Your passage ancien.
Sharks and birds. Let's do it, Kuma. Right, coming.
Never look back. Now we're getting somewhere.
Let me answer.
Oh, leave someone for me,
Oh,
Effia.
did you see that?
Where the wind blows, cannonballs fly. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Don't look at the pit. Don't listen.
Cannon ready.
No sleep. Never sleep.
Always a pleasure.
Haha, that was fun. I'll be fast.
Oui. Don't worry, you're dead anyway. The landing could be a bit rough.
My soul. Reaper, help me.
Oh, what's that?
A fine shot.
Oh, rough ride.
The Corsair strikes again. Leave it to me.
Let's get moving, eh? Always move forward.
Any cannons loose?
A little spectacle just for you. My soul is razor sharp.
Watch me. No one will miss it. Yes?
She's a mistake.
Let's see what's up. Let's get you somewhere else. Consider it done.
Are we going?
Let me tell you. Don't get too comfortable.
Aye. Don't be lazy. I need you there. Follow the little ones.
Nonsense. I feel nothing.
Can't catch me.
Where will my feet take me?
Big problem? Bigger solution.
Is it a puzzle?
I stand against the temple.
Ready, Kuma?
Here we are.
She carries
I like the course you chart, Estia. J'écoute. As you command. Come on, I'll be careful. Bien sûr. And don't worry, you're dead anyway.
fire, steals the soul.
I like long shots. Let's not ask for permission. I'll be cautious, but it's still going to hurt.
That's a good trick. Whirling strike.
The cannon is mightier than... Always a pleasure.
I see the objective.
Rough rat.
The pearl is tightly guarded. You should consider setting these crates ablaze.
Did you see that, Kuma?
So, what happens now?
We wait in premeditation. Why is this?
Where the wind blows, cannonballs fly. Aye. As you command. Done. What's next?
You have fire. Now light up the crates.
Lucky for us, this isn't Maiden's fire.
It is no doubt some convoluted dogma that dictates which lamps are lit with normal flame. I imagine down here in the pit, any more of the white flame would drive most acolytes to insanity.
Must be lovely working for the Inquisition.
Bien sûr.
She's a mistake.
Bon choix.
Fire! Fire! Get to it quick!
They're coming. Hide.
Quelle surprise.
Who set this fire?
These I have seen these flames.
Broke free!
Accidents or nothing.
Good. That makes our task a little easier. Now, let's grab that black pearl and leave.
Like the 58 of the second litany of the flame. No one may douse a flame that has yet been disproven as divine.
Sure as the storms. D'accord.
This should have been preordained.
What do we have here?
Uncertainty?
It's probably
go.
of no consequence. A little else here is flammable.
does one disprove
Locked.
the flame's divinity? One must step
Sneaky
into
dead.
the fire to feel either the maiden's embrace or the... Think.
Was it one of
Ouch! I report the fire is quite profane.
Perhaps the maiden tests us. This may yet be a new kind of fire, another step in the journey of our faith.
Can't catch me.
I do not like this uncertainty. It could point to the cursed nearby.
The Corsair is hunting.
Why don't you try it? You seem to know what you're talking about.
I'll be fast.
Second litany, Cipher 58, verse 8. Hasn't that verse been revoked?
Fast and sharp.
I wish the Inquisitor was here. She'd know what
Right,
to do.
come
The
in.
Inquisitor is busy hunting that infernal pirate ship across the seas. She is not the fire brigade.
It is disquieting. I did not see the fire coming.
It's an adventure.
Oi! You look rotten.
I can do that. Time for sword work.
This should have been preordained. Why this uncertainty?
Oh, that's easy. Blood and snow.
Flame's divinity.
One must
Any
step
cannons
into the
loose?
fire to feel either
That
the
wasn't
maiden's
so
embrace
bad,
or
was
the
it?
searing
Swiftly.
pain of the profane.
Was it one of the workers? I see their fates clearly before me.
Aye. D'accord.
I report the fire is quite profane.
I do not like
Quelle
this
surprise.
uncertainty. It could point to the cursed nearby.
As you command. This is going to be a long shot. Marvelous.
Yes, here.
Whew.
Now we're
Here
getting
we are.
somewhere.
Second litany, Cipher 58, verse 8. Hasn't that verse
I don't
been
look up
revoked?
to anybody.
What? I'm sorry, Your Highness.
Straight to the point. I miss the waves under my feet.
I wish the Inquisitor
This will occupy them for a bit.
Me. Ooh, exciting. All coiled up.
Infernal pirate ship across the seas. She is not the fire brigade.
Leave it to me.
My soul is razor sharp. Your soul is free.
quiet.
Enjoy.
I did not see the fire.
J'écoute.
Perhaps accidents
Yuki,
are
yeah?
not included in the grand
The
design.
cannon is mightier than the
Yes,
soul.
good plan.
Opportunity calls. No
Ready
second
for a
thoughts, eh?
challenge.
The Corsair is ready.
Never look back.
Should we bring water?
So many tricks.
No one may douse a flame that is yet
See you around, friend. Oh, that should do the trick.
Well done. The Black Pearl is ours.
Hard to imagine, eh? That such a small thing could harbor so much energy.
A black pearl is innumerable souls condensed into solid form. The power of thousands rest in that little orb.
And here I always thought they were simply magic baubles. I'll be
No, Navigator. Your soul is empowered by those drawn together in such a pearl. What energy we use in the ceremony is minuscule in comparison. Now, enough lecturing for today. Find a tear and return to me.
I like these arts. I like it already.
Do not get cut, or the pit will have you too.
Impossible, I'm afraid. Well, well. Back to the
Corsair
Mali and
returns.
fast. Now we're getting somewhere.
What can I help you with, Navigator?
We've been on this journey for a while. I'd like to know a bit more about you.
Ask away.
How did you come to be?
The captain created me. The first thing I remember is his voice, giving me my name.
I've met my share of ship souls, but none were as strong as you.
I was created from the fragment of an ancient and powerful soul. My potential has only grown with the voyages we made and the strength of my crew. Now, it's my turn, Aphia Manicato. Tell me about yourself.
Not much to tell. Grew up in Soulspire. Just another orphan swept in during the war. I always knew I wanted to be a pirate. Just didn't know how hard it'd be to get there. I took cuts and bruises, bloodied my hands and my soul to get that black pearl in my chest.
Curious. You seem to cherish your painful memories. I'll never understand that.
What? You never took a few punches to get a prize?
Not many. Usually when they happen, I unleash a memory and find a better way.
I see. That does take a bit of the fun away, don't you think?
If you say so, Navigator. Now, I believe we all have work to do.
Consider it done.
My, look at you. You'd think you've been in the Marley's crew for years.
Jealous, are we?
Oh, on the contrary, I'm quite content to remain under the Marley's notice.
I get the feeling you distrust her.
Trust is not the issue, Signora. Alas, I forget you are still playing the game blind.
So why don't you educate me about the rules?
Ha! But what fun would that be? All pieces are on the board. Observe the game. Learn what moves to make.
And if I don't?
That would be telling. A presto, Signora.
No second thoughts, eh?
Good to see you.
Gael, can I ask? What brought you aboard the Marley?
For me, the Marley was a respite, a retreat.
A retreat?
Ugh. I've been trying to face my demons more often lately, so I'll try to tell you. I was in hiding from the Inquisition for a while, but as you might imagine, that was difficult given my size.
Why would somebody like you hide from a few Inquisition goons?
Strength comes not just from the body, Ifia. The soul has an equal part in it, you know. And when the soul needs mending, the body does too.
And things are better for you now?
Let's say they haven't become any worse. Anyway, the Capitan came to a bar I was taking refuge in.
A stroke of luck, then?
No. I was paying for my room by betting entire pirate crews to arm wrestle me. Of course, as my notoriety grew, I was in danger of being found again by the Inquisition. But the Capitan found me first. He challenged me. If he'd beat me, I'd join his crew. And if not, he'd still pay me a year's worth of cannoner's salary.
And?
Well, I'm here, n'est-ce pas? Cards later?
Oh, you're on, matey.
Any cannons loose? Quelle surprise! Swiftly.
Set a course, navigator.
I like long shots. Hi, Fia. You enjoying your time on board?
Gael, I was actually looking for you. I just passed by one of your cannons and it didn't seem up to snuff.
Up to snuff? What's that supposed to mean?
As in, not quite the shape the others are in.
And you saw that from looking at it from afar?
Well, I was sort of gazing.
You shot it, didn't you?
How would I shoot it if I wasn't?
I'm just pulling your leg. I keep them maintained as good as I can, but sometimes one might slip. Let me check the one you mentioned. As you command. Huh? Why didn't that... The touch hole is spiked with a bone. Let me fix that. Now, who could have done that? Maybe the Marley saw something. Sure as the storms. Hey, Marley.
Canoness?
I've just had to fix one of my cannons.
Isn't that what you always do?
Oui, but that one wasn't an issue of maintenance. Someone spiked a touch hole with a bone.
Spiked a touch hole?
It makes the cannon unshootable. A tragedy, of course. I was wondering if you noticed someone fiddling with it?
As it happens, I did notice a couple of skeletons working on your cannons. I presumed they were acting on your orders.
It's just shoddy work then, as I thought. Point me to them and I'll talk to them right away. Bonsoir. Hello, my friends. I noticed a bone stuck in one of the touch holes. The Marley said you worked with the cannons recently? Oh, why the face? There's nothing to be ashamed of. I can easily show you how to prevent breaking off your bones when working on the cannons.
Broken.
What's up, my bony friend? Are you sad?
Troubled. Motivation. He's always sad.
So he's the only one who is not enjoying himself right now?
No.
All exhausted.
Everyone's exhausted? Well, we've all been there. Look, all of you can take time off for a bit. I'll think of something that gets you back in the mood. But for now, I'll take a break too. I'll have to think of something soon, though.
Never look back. I.
The Red Marley and its acclaimed navigator. You two have created quite a stir in the ranks of the Inquisition. Therefore, I invite the pair of you and your motley crew to my lair. I have insights into the workings of the Inquisition, which I'm sure you'll find useful. And should you come, I may even share some of them with you. You'll find a new marking on your map. I, Zagan, send my regards.
Zagan. Where have I heard that name before?
You might have heard of Zagan the Apostate.
Ah, the renegade prognosticator who shot himself with the Black Pearl.
Correct.
Well, sounds interesting enough. Why don't we take a peek at this lair of his and see what he's all about?
I suppose if he holds half the knowledge he's promising, there might be value to a meeting. But let's stay on our guard. If his reputation holds up, he could be a dangerous foe.
Ha! Then he'll fit right in. Let's get there. I'll be there soon. Well, well.
Where to, Navigator?
So, you've decided to consider my invitation. I welcome you to my humble abode. Mind you, this is but a temporary domicile, an abandoned mansion I discovered many years ago. I took a liking to it and modified the main architecture and surrounding islets to suit my purpose. Whatever plague or catastrophe that tainted this place left behind ample soul energy to create a few skeletal assistants. They are rather dim-witted, unfortunately, but with the appropriate oversight, they aid me in my scientific ventures. On the periphery, you may discover the fruits of my labor. Decades of study manifested in apparatus and substances various. And with your help, I will bring my pursuits to a most interesting conclusion. Ronald, are you ready?
Ready.
Very well. There's just one more thing that seeks acknowledgement. I sense another pair of eyes on me. It seems the elusive Red Marley and her ragtag crew has heeded my call.
That's him? He really does look like a prognosticator.
And you must be Afia Manicato. You have made quite a name for yourself.
And a flatterer as well, I see.
Zagan the Apostate, by order of the Holy Maiden, reveal yourself. We have you surrounded.
Did you invite your old playmates to this gathering as well?
No, they let themselves in. But they'll be occupied for a while before they threaten my research here.
Research? We thought you wanted to join the crew.
In due time, I will. I'm in the final steps of this experiment, so you'll have to excuse me.
And why would we stay and wait?
Because you'll struggle to find a stronger and more knowledgeable ally than me.
Prove yourself then. We will watch, but for now, I will not grant you the power of my memories.
I won't need them. Now, Ronald, I'll use my dark excision on you. With it, I will attempt to act as a conduit that siphons your soul energy into our effigy. On your mark.
Mark.
You just gutted your assistant and hurt yourself?
Ronald is... Shush, shush! Miranda, why was this parrot allowed to disrupt the experiment?
Parrot?
Stop pestering me with your excuses. Just see that it does not happen again. Remember, any form of colored poultry is no excuse for dawdling during experiments.
Dawdling?
Now, what did you observe during the procedure?
Eyes. Light.
There was a current then. Excellent. Just as I hypothesized. But for now, I must reclaim some of my energy. I meant to say, Ronald is a resilient specimen. He will recover. As for my own injuries, real knowledge always comes at a cost. Besides, I've got ways of regaining my strength as well. You know the drill, What was solid before is now brittle. The density of these cursed bones is not high enough, then. Unfortunate, but not unsolvable. We just have to go with the alternative effigy. Miranda, please record these findings. Ah, yes. You're still experiencing strong visions. The effect will persist for a while, but you will recover. Eventually. All right, Marley. I will seek the custodies on this island and transfer myself to your deck.
I'll be waiting.
I was saying, you know the drill, Miranda. I will have to drain some of your life forces so that I can continue my studies unperturbed.
Drill.
That is correct. Hold still. This is going to sting.
A morbid way to reclaim one's energy.
Ah, so you have decided to bless me with your memory powers now.
If you perish now, this would be a waste of time. Besides, you don't have to use it if you don't want to. But I can't foresee you crossing the bridge without being spotted by this commissarius.
Oh, I appreciate the gesture, but I think you'll find me quite capable of dealing with the situation at hand.
Really? 'Cause he's just staring down this bridge without blinking.
Ah, yes. The Commissarius is going to see me, but he's not going to enjoy the sight.
A morbid way to reclaim one's energy, apostate.
I chose this path of undeath exactly for its morbidity. Now, let me take a look at that effigy. It will have to be done to redose.
Impressive. How did you do that?
I've retained some aspects of my abilities from before I took the pearl to my heart. One of them is anticipating threats to my health, which allows me to intervene before I come to serious harm. Now, the shortest way to the custodies is crawling above the roofs using the ladders.
Beware. The Inquisition already has some of their thralls up there.
No problem. As you've seen, I can fend for myself.
The mansion is huge. Is it yours?
I have vacated and repurposed this place over the years of my silent exile to suit my experiments.
I'm curious. What experiments? What are you trying to do?
Your uninformed mind might indulge in my theories once I've boarded the Marley.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
Certainly a choice. Dark Excision. You are excised. Intent is key. Ha! Chaining men to the streams of the below until they falter and die. Such a waste for us.
Yeah, this custodian's business is rough.
Let's continue pondering the Inquisition's various deficiencies once you step through the gate.
Agreeable for now.
Yes, you must meditate, lest your mind be consumed.
I siphon soul energy. I have it. My mind is needed elsewhere.
Come to me, apostate. Then we can talk.
Opportunity calls. Consider it done.
Corruption informs. There is even more concentrated soul energy here than I had calculated.
Attempt to siphon any of it from me, and you will walk the plank.
An interesting proposal. But your reserves are far from the amount my experiment requires.
Yeah, you've been talking a lot about this experiment. I think it's time you fill us in if you want our help.
Have you ever considered what gives the Inquisition their abilities?
Not really, but wouldn't you know the answer to that?
You've cut right to the heart of the issue.
To nobody's surprise, eh?
Excuse me?
It's a joke, because of the sword in my chest.
Good for you. Now, I prefer to concern myself with truths rather than idle jests. Specifically, the truth about the so-called Holy Flame. Where does its power come from? What is its source? Why don't even the most high-ranking of the Inquisition know much about it? Nobody can answer these questions, and I will change that.
And you want us to help you? What do we get in return?
You do it for the honor of serving as research assistants for the most important scientific effort in the history of the timeless shores.
Ha! Honor doesn't fill our coffers. You will share everything you learn with us. That's the deal. Take it or leave it.
I had come to understand your role on this vessel to be some sort of jester. But it seems there is some merit to your position. I agree to your terms. I will share what I find, if I can rely on your numbers in my experiment. First, let us visit the Isle of Penance. I seek a tome the Inquisition has kept there.
A tome? Ugh, this is going to be fun, isn't it?
Furred or feathered, I've not studied for decades in order to be subject to the whims of an animal.
Set a course. Perhaps what Estelle is trying to nudge you towards is the training deck I just prepared for you. We arrive at the Iron Bay. What better place to hide the relic of ash and blackened ore?
Aye, but is it still hidden, I wonder? Or have Ignatius' lackeys already sniffed it out?
It would not surprise me in this place.
Well then, shall we look at the inventory before we waste time searching ourselves?
Aye, look here. The Inquisition keeps meticulous records of all soul-stained items. Let us inspect their iron ledgers and see if they have done our work for us. Now, choose our landing, navigator.
And yet, let's carry on.
Finally.
Let me at him.
Good. My memoirs were getting stale.